right, folks. Please keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle. Oh, wait, this is game night. Game night, where Monique, Lincoln, Nikki, and myself, Dave, are going to play U.S. Telegraph, a game for 2 to 4 players, published by Super Meeple and designed by Marcel-André Casasola Merkle. Let's head out west.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, partner.
Will you teach us U.S. Telegraph?
But in my regular voice, I will.
Okay.
U.S. Telegraph, we are making the final connections on the transcontinental telegraph.
Oh.
Which is, I believe...
was waiting for a railroad there.
We're connecting the telegraph line from
Telegraph.
California to the rest of the United States. We are companies, and we are from these cities, and that's as far as I'm going with the theme. So,
Okay.
Back to colors.
So you want to get 4 greens and a blue,
Okay.
and make a zigzag shape.
Shapes too, eh?
This is somewhat of a race game, in a sense, because all the turns are going to be the same, and we're going to just keep playing the turns until a victory condition is met by whatever that one player is on their turn, and that ends the game immediately. All right? So what we're going to be doing is we all have the same set of 30 tiles, and we all have the same board that shows all 30 tiles. Okay? Of those 30 tiles, 24 of them have this sort of white lace back, and 6 of them have this little black lace back, and you have shuffled them all up and put them on your board in stacks of 8, 8, 8, and then these are all the same color, the black base backs, as 6. Okay? Those correspond to the tiles on your board. The 6 of the shorter stack here, those go in these little spots on your board that are surrounded by a little black circle with little arrows on it. Okay?
Okay.
So, I have 4 tiles on my board, and if you want, you can do it now too. Turn over the top tile of each of your 4 stacks and put it on your board. That's how you start the game. You seed your board with 4 tiles. All right? And while you're doing that, a turn is going to consist of, and it's right here on your board, you're going to do one of 2 things on your turn. You are either going to draw buildings, and that says right here, see, draw 1 building, or you're going to construct buildings. And the little handy-dandy arrows show you exactly where that's happening. If you draw buildings, you are going to flip over a tile, all right, from any stack you choose. And when you flip it over, you may do one of 2 things with that tile. You can flip it over and add it to your board, like you just did with the 4 you flipped over. Or you can flip over a tile and build it to the board if you have the resources to build it. Okay, you can immediately build it. Resources are these cards. There are 4 resources in the game, and the deck is 20 of each, so they're all evenly distributed. And they are iron and water and brick and wood. And when you flip over a tile, here, let's flip over this one, boom. All right, so, well, that's the crazy one, so let's flip over this one. All right, so this tile, number 52, which is what? The blacksmith, wants water and iron, okay? Mm-hmm. The first tile you put on the board can go wherever you want. And to put it on the board, I need to spend water and iron. So I have water and iron. I would spend that to place it anywhere I want on the board. However, the board has some resources already on it. And when you place a tile to the board, you get to use those resources of the space either that you're on or that you are adjacent to. So, here's water and iron.
Yeah, you just build right there.
So if I build here on this brick or here on this water and iron, that tile is free for me because I am using the available resources for where I am. And if I wanted to build it here instead, or let's say I wanted to build it here instead, I'm getting the water from being on top of the water. I would have to spend an iron card to build that. Okay? Even though those resources are on the board, I could instead build it right here. Then spend the 2 cards, the water and the iron. All right? When you are spending cards, if you don't have a resource that you need and you want, any 2 cards can be a resource. So if I didn't have a water, I could spend this iron and these 2 could be the water. They do not have to be of a kind. Just any 2 cards can be anything you want them to be.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
For resources. All right, so that's one action. When you do the draw building, it's very clearly here on your board, you're going to take 0 to 2 actions, and I'll explain why you might take 0 later. But I've taken 1. I'm going to take my second action, and I'm going to flip Here, I'll flip this crazy weird tile. Hey, this tile. This is a Telegraph. Telegraph is the only tile, there's 4 of them, and they're the only ones that need 5 things, and they're just 5 of anythings. This means wild. So, yeah, you could build that here for free, but...
Yeah, build adjacent.
But I couldn't. No, I still could. I am now on the board. If I want to build this tile, it will cost me 5 of anything, and if I were to build it here, it would cost me 2 more things because I'm using this one, and this one. Okay? This, however, would be all of them except anytime you build where you are starting a new settlement. This is like my settlement now, they call that. Hey, I'm going to build here. I'm starting a new settlement. It costs 1 extra card for every other settlement you have on the board. So in this case, I have this settlement. This is going to cost me whatever the resources are plus 1 for this. So if I were to place it here, these are all free. I could spend any card I want. I could anyway because it's a wild thing. But if I were, say, to build it here, I would need, these are 2, so I need 3 plus 1 more 4. That would take my whole hand to build this here if I wanted to. Okay? And let's say I did build it here, and let's say on a future turn, I wanted to build this there. That's going to cost me 2 extra cards because now I have 2 settlements on the board at the time I built this. But if I build it here, it doesn't cost me anything extra because I have made 1 happy giant settlement. And now for future turns, I only have 1 settlement. And were I to build over here, that would cost me 1 extra card. Okay? So additionally, as I said, you can draw 0, 1, or 2, and you can either immediately build them if you want, or you can put them on your board. All right? So that's one thing you can do. Another thing you can do on your turn is you can construct buildings. When you take that move, you are going to have up to 3 actions, and those actions are going to be, you pick one up from your thing, and you build it to the board. All right? And again, you have to spend the resources needed to build that tile to the board. Now, I mentioned that you can get discounts from here. You can get even better discounts if you build your buildings in the little arrowy daisy chain thing that it shows on the board. This fort, for example, I believe I put that right here, and I did. This fort, for example, if I have built it to the board, means that if I draw the frontier post, I can build that anywhere I want. Let's do this. Let's say this looks like this. I can build that here if I want. I would have to pay the building costs for it. Okay? That would need an iron, 2 bricks, and a wood. I already have an iron and a wood, so I would need 2 bricks to build that there. But if I build it adjacent to the fort, because it comes off of that, it's completely free. It costs nothing. This does not work backwards. If I were to build this, I'd still have to pay the full price.
Okay.
Now that I've built the fort, you can see coming off the fort is both the watchtower. You have 2 watchtowers, so I could build that watchtower here, 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 or here for free. Note, I could not build it here for free, even though it comes off of the fort, and even though it's part of that little block, it has to be adjacent to the thing it daisy chains from.
Okay.
And again, that's my
Frontier
point earlier. Right. If it looked like this, because you don't ever know the order you're going to draw stuff, and I wanted to build this, building it here would be free because it's coming off of the fort. Building it here, I'd have to pay the cost, even though it's coming off of the watchtower.
Interesting.
Okay? So it's in the order that it's on your map. All right? And that's the same, by the way, for if you take the draw buildings and you draw a building. If you happen to draw a building that you can build for free, boom. You got it. Okay? The daisy chains are fairly self-explanatory on the board, but this goes to this one and these 2, right? This is a simple 2. The telegraphs all work off of each other. So those are the 4 that can go next to each other for free. The ranch has 3 corrals. The corrals don't help each other. You have to be off the ranch. The hardest one is this Main Street because you can get 6 free tile placements, but you have to have all 6 of those spaces around Main Street in order to get that. It's possible, but not likely.
To get all 6 around to get what?
To get them, to build them for free off of Main Street, you would need 6. You'd need all the spaces around Main Street to remain empty for you and only you.
But once you've done these down here, you can continue to these
Correct.
down here. So it doesn't have to be all those other ones.
Correct. Before I get more into this, now let me tell you essentially what you're trying to do. So you can win this game in one of two ways, all right? The way that I feel is the more likely way is if you build all 30 of your buildings. When you take your 30th building and you build it to the board, you win, the game is over. Okay? But another way you can win is if you can build a path of your color tiles and connect any two cities.
Oh, and these are the cities.
Yep. And because we will be competing for that path and potentially defending it at times, this is one of the reasons why you might never get all 6 spaces around your main
Right.
street.
Sure.
Right? Because people are going to... This is also a reason why you might build all the way across the board for an extra card to take like a spot.
Yep.
All right? So,
Interesting.
how do you get more cards? And how do we get more board pieces? You get more cards when you don't use all your actions. So if you do draw a building and you draw a building, you now have one more action, and instead of doing that, you can draw a card. If you do construct a building, you have up to 3 actions. So if you construct one building, you can draw 2 cards.
If you
Or
right.
you can say, I'm going to do construct a building and take no actions and draw 3 cards. If you ever do no actions, you're basically always drawing 3 cards. Drawing cards is always at the end of your turn, so you can't construct a building, draw a card, and then construct a building again. We will all have the opportunity to place 4 of these tiles on the board, and the way that works is when you turn over a tile that empties one of these 4 piles, after you deal with that tile, you draw the top one of these and you add it to the board. Okay?
So it's not going to grow that much.
Well,
if you have to.
in theory, we're probably all going to place at least 3 of these. So we're going to
Okay.
add at least 12 new tiles to this board. When you add a tile, all it has to do is touch any other tile on the board in at least one spot. That's it. So this tile can go right here if you want and gum everything up.
Wow.
Or you can fit it nicely. You can place it anywhere you want, and you can create dead spaces. All right? I can tell you that ideally you'll want to do that in the middle of your turn, right? You don't want the last thing you do on your turn is to place a tile, because then you won't get first crack at it.
Right.
It might be resource rich, and you don't get a chance for it. Okay? So try to plan for that if you can.
It's not an action, it just happens immediately.
It is not an action. It happens when you empty this. Right? So note that adding tiles only happens when you are taking the draw one building action, not when you are constructing
Constructing.
from your board.
Okay.
All right?
Makes sense.
Last but not least, there are these little workers over here. And you can see this little worker icon on your map. And when you build all buildings of a color on your board, right? If I build all these green buildings, I get a worker. Note that the green buildings, when you build them, they don't have to touch or be one giant group. It's just when you get all 4 of these onto the board, that gets your worker. You get it immediately when that happens, and you may use it the turn you get it if you want, or you can keep them and bank them for later. You'll see at the bottom right here. Each worker gives you 1 extra action.
Ooh.
Okay? But that is an extra action in what you are doing. So if you are drawing buildings and you want to spend workers, that will allow you to draw more buildings. It will not allow you to draw buildings and then construct a building from your mat. You can't ever switch between those 2 actions whenever you choose. You can, if you want, use workers to also draw cards, because drawing cards is essentially an action. You can bank them all up and use them all at once. You can use 5 workers on a turn if you've got them all in front of you. And you are, I think I said this, but you are allowed to use the worker the turn you get it, or hold it for later. And that is the entire game.
Rad.
Can I ask 2 questions?
You can ask more than 2.
Yeah, only one? Okay, so these are discounts only.
Yes.
So like if I put out a building and I don't end up using one of the adjacent ones, I don't get to draw a card for it or
Nope.
anything, right? It just
Nope.
stays. And then the second question is if it gets covered, is it
It's
now
gone.
no, okay.
That's an excellent question. Yes, the minute you can't see it, it's gone.
Okay. Interesting.
2 more quick things. The game comes with these little tokens, which I didn't explain. When you build a building, you just mark it on your board.
Okay.
So you know it's built, So you don't, you're like, okay, I'm not
Everybody
gonna be able
else
to
can
draw
see it
that,
as
and
well.
also everyone can see it. But honestly, it's more helpful for yourself
Yes.
to know, like, is that still in here? Oh wait, it's out on the board somewhere.
Okay.
And then the other thing is,
We start with a certain amount of cards.
yes.
Okay.
So let's say 2, 4, 2, 2, 4,
Oh, it's
4,
quite a bit.
4, 4. Nikki, you're gonna start.
Oh,
so
no.
Lincoln, you get 5. You get 6.
Oh, it does
And I get
that.
7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're getting first shot at the
Add all the
most
resources.
resource
guess.
And
abundant.
I'm gonna actually reshuffle all my things. You guys have already had your thing started for you.
So either put everything out or make a connection, town connection
For the end of the game, yeah.
to add to it. Okay.
Right.
Did you shuffle these, Dave?
I don't think so.
I
I'll
did.
tell you that now.
I watched him shuffle it a lot, so it's just that there's 20 of each, so you're gonna bump into a lot of the same.
Okay.
Remember, 2 of a thing is anything you want.
All right.
Thing.
So
Thing's a thing.
Ha!
I'm trying.
Well, I started the game with 7
Okay.
cards to your 4, 5, and 6, and I have only 2 resources in my hand.
I only have 2 as well. That's why I was joking whether we're
So I know I shuffled them, but
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to put this here because
Yeah.
then it gets paid for with
It's
the
free?
wood and the
yep,
steel and the.
Yep.
Okay.
yep.
Okay.
It's for free.
All right.
You're building from your mat, right?
I
Chris?
did.
Okay. So you can build from your mat
let me
again.
mark that.
Yep. You can build from your mat again,
Okay.
or you can stop now and draw 2 cards.
Did you say Nikki?
I did say
There's no card limit. Resource
There is no
limit.
card limit. Excellent
Okay.
question.
It's a good thing.
I think I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Yep,
I
that
think
totally
I
makes
want to
sense.
get that going on.
Okay. I am gonna go to Paris, France, and
And
I'm gonna build here.
Yep.
That's just paid for,
Yep.
and then I will
Pretty sweet.
draw 2 more cards.
Now you could build the other one for free right now if you wanted to.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, let's just do that, and then I'll draw 1.
Yep.
Who knows what I want to do here? I kind of want to be able to connect too. So
Right. Just for the record, you know, right now you are not connected
I'm not connected.
to the city because you're not in the space next to the
Oh,
city.
that's correct. Yeah, we are.
I'm not saying you need to do
No,
that.
you're
now,
right. I
but-
forgot all about that.
Yep.
And let me put that back because that was supposed to be like
But
that.
someone could start there.
Sure.
It would be weird, but it could be possible.
And then I draw 1 card.
Correct.
Hey, nothing new.
So I can draw a building from here and put it out to the board, right?
If you're
You can
fortunate.
draw a building and then you can either build it immediately or put it on your mat.
Okay.
It's
including
your
these
choice.
Black
Yeah.
icy
Anything
ones.
you want to draw.
We're gonna give it a shot.
Yeah, you never
Let's
know.
see. Here we go. So this is taking a lot of resources.
Not that bad. Though. Only
This
4.
is a ranch.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
I
what I
really
just
want to
built
put
right
this on the board.
I know the numbers are there for helping me, but when I flip this, I want this to be that green color. Like I'm looking at colors, not
Right.
the numbers.
It's meant to be the
Yep.
the non-used. Oh, hey, tile thingy.
yeah.
Oh yeah. It's easy to forget.
Tile thingy.
Oh, okay. I think I will build this.
Okay.
Here.
All right. You need a card from your hand. What do you need? You're missing the
I
wood.
just need a wood. So let's do that.
Okay.
Nice.
Are there
Uh,
sheep in this
sorry.
game?
No,
And then I put the token.
Yep.
Oh, yep. Is that number 10?
It's this one.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And then I can do one more, or I can just.
You can flip one more and then build it, or put it to your mat, or you can draw a card.
I'm gonna. Oh, I cannot build from my mat. Oh, that is hard
yeah,
to
it's
remember.
you're tiling.
I'm gonna flip another one.
'Kay.
Let's just see what happens here. So we have 55, which is this. Oh, it's another cedar. And I can. So if I do this, it takes this and that, so it's free, right?
Yep.
But I guess I should probably go there to get
Yep.
closer to the town. Okay,
Yep.
that's it.
Now, again, you're fine, but remember this has 3 tiles that are free
Right.
around
yeah,
it.
That's
And the
true.
minute you put something here that isn't that, there's nothing wrong with that,
Yeah.
by the way. You're not going to get all of those. You're not going to get all your free things during the game.
That is true.
All right. I'm going to just get on the bandwagon, everyone else. There's water, brick, steel, wood. And then I can build this one for free.
Free.
And I will. And for my 3rd thing, I will draw a card. End of turn.
Okay. I'm going to flip.
Two of these.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to do a black one, just in case?
Well, I was hoping to get...
Yeah, I don't know.
That might be weird.
Well, you can start and then do the second
It's
one.
not necessarily weird.
Do I have to start from
No,
one?
No.
Your
I
entire
can-
choice.
Okay.
Your entire choice. But I
But-
will say to you that you are likely better off getting a stack down to one than drawing evenly from all of them.
Right.
Because you want to have the ability to add these when you want to add them.
Right.
That makes sense.
Right. Okay, let's do one like this in a hope that it'll be that one, close to that one, and it isn't. So 52.
You can build it out here already if you want by just taking advantage of some of the resources out there.
Which I do need to.
You can
Let me look
add
at-
it to your mat or you can build it immediately.
Okay. I am going to just do this.
Yep.
And
We are in the West. It's a fistful of cards.
I can draw another, correct?
Yes, you can. If you do, that means that's the end of your turn.
That's
and you
fine.
don't draw cards. Correct.
All right.
But that's probably the good thing to do. You
And
want to get stuff on your mat.
21. Hey, look, it's there now.
Okay. Well, wait. You
I
already
could-
built that one
Could place it now.
immediately
All right, let's do it.
for free.
For free.
Where's your
That's
20?
what you're hoping to do. It's
Right
right
there.
there. Anywhere you want to. You don't
Yeah.
have to. You
It
can
doesn't
leave
even have
resources
to be
uncovered.
attached?
You
No,
don't
it
want to
must be
attached.
Still
adjacent.
has to be
Has to
attached.
be adjacent to it.
But
go
that could go
there.
there without taking any of your onboard resources.
Well, we want to connect to a city
Sure.
too,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So I
Sure.
need to start working that way.
Yep, I would agree.
Okay, and a marker.
Yep,
That was
and you're done.
21.
Lincoln, your turn.
Okay. Goodness. I'll take one of these. Hey, it's the aqueduct or something like that. No, it's not. It is, the gold panning. Oh, I guess I can place it if I want, right? So it needs 2 water. Oof, that is not happening.
Yeah, this is a water pour board.
Yeah, so it's going on here, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
And I will take another card because I would like to see some water.
Okay. I'm going to try again.
Yeah.
See these black lacy?
Yeah.
So this is a 30, or where's 30?
It's up here, I
Oh,
think. Is
thank you.
that it?
Yes, the fields, and so that gives me a barn. It needs 2 water. So, I guess I could put it. Oh, but if I put that there, I'm going to put it on my board.
Okay.
There. I keep forgetting
at
where
once.
that is.
Yeah.
I'm going to do another one.
Yep.
So this is my 40. That is the cold panning. The same
The
kind
gold
of
panning? I
distribution.
think it's gold panning.
Gold pan.
Oh, gold panning.
It does look like cold.
It's
It
cold
does look like
panning.
cold.
It could be a cold mine.
Cold panning.
It could
and
be a
cold
very
mine.
cold mine.
Yeah,
It's possible.
they're panning for cold.
Aye.
That's ice. It's
Early
just-
air conditioner.
Yeah, that's right.
I think I'm going to put this one out.
Okay.
Let's go. It needs 2 water, a wood, and a... So let's go here.
Okay. That's going to cost you an additional card because you are building a second settlement.
So that's my 2 water,
Yep.
the additional card.
She has these
Correct.
goods, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see.
All right.
Thank you.
That is your turn. Thank you. I'm gonna flip one of these. Hey, where is this? No. Oh, hey. Wait. I can put it on the board, right? A brick and a wood and a steel. So I would need a steel to do that. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Nothing by you?
I need brick and wood. I'll do that. So this is brick and wood, and I will throw away 2 bricks for the iron.
So bricks aren't as rare as in Catan sometimes. Sometimes
Well,
bricks are
they're not rare in my hand. And then for my second, I will take this one here. It is 62, which goes there. Done. End of turn.
And done. All right, I'm going to take one of these big deal starting ones. That's a corrally thing. Or I can place it. And an extra if I don't place it near my other stuff. So we'll do a corral right here. So that's 1 steel I don't have to pay.
Right. So you need a brick, a wood, a water, and another card.
Water, brick, wood,
And another card of some sort.
and another water.
Okay.
Okay? And ooh, now I'm low.
And because you did that, you put one of these,
Okay.
which of course I forgot to do on my turn.
Sure.
What did I build? The 20. Done. One more.
I know. Do I want another starting one, or do I,
I think
want
you do.
another?
I think knowing where your starting ones, which ones you have, is good.
Yeah, you're probably right. Because there's space, so you can work on.
Well, it's gonna,
Depending on board position, you tend to spend at least 1 or 2 turns in the game just drawing 3 cards.
Okay. That is the 50. Ooh, got my middle.
Right. See.
Main Street.
Main Street.
Main Street.
All right, Link.
I will flip one of the central ones. This is the fort. That's great. And flip another one. And that is the Main Street.
Okay. Done.
Okay, I'm going to flip it. 50-50.
Flip it good.
What do I have? Oh, this is Main Street. Okay, so well, I guess I could try to build that. Water is so scarce.
Yeah. At least you have them
Yeah, I'm gonna draw a card. Excuse me.
for your second action.
Mm-hmm.
All
We're in
right.
the desert. That's why there's water scarce.
Oh, that's true.
All right. I'm gonna build my frontier post. Look at this. I'm remembering to do this first.
Okay.
Yay.
That comes off of this, so it's free. And then for my next 2 actions, I will draw 2 cards. The end.
The end.
All right.
I just have to show these. This is ridiculous.
And
Yeah.
now we know his hand's full of brick.
Brick.
Yeah, don't mess with me. If you have any windows, I'm gonna bust them up.
All right. Ooh. What are you?
70.
70.
That's a telegraph down at the bottom.
Down at the bottom. I will not place that yet.
Yep.
And then I'm going to stop and get some resources. So that would be 1
Yep.
or 2.
Just one. You
Just
drew.
one.
If you draw, you had 1 more action. to do.
Okay. There you go.
Well, I'll build this one. That's free. Not free. It's I need a brick.
You want one?
I know you
I'll
got
say one dirt cheap.
And and then I will build this one for free.
Yep.
And then I will draw a card.
Yep.
Oh my gosh! I have the other stuff.
Yeah, of course. It stands to reason. If I have A, you probably have B,
Sure do.
or someone has B.
Sure be. Oh wait, flip these go.
Yeah, that is hard to remember.
It's so easy to forget.
Okay, I'm going to construct from my board. So I'm
Okay.
gonna build Main Street.
Yeah.
Let's go Main Street. I think I will, if I put it here,
Yep.
then I just need to pay the water.
And an extra card.
Water.
Because. Oh no, I'm sorry, not an
then-
extra card. You didn't start new settlement. My bad.
Okay, so then
Yep, just the water.
Just the water.
Yep.
And then I'm going to draw for the last 2 actions.
Okay.
Draw
Some resources.
Just need to get some of these things.
Some natural racehorses. Terrible. I'm gonna draw from here. 22. Oh, 22 for free. I will build that there. Wait, it has to come off of 21.
That was where you were building it.
And 56. Done. End of turn.
Mark your 22.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Let's do 55. 55A. All right. No, that's 56. 55. Oh, down there. And another. Did I get one of the ones I was hoping for? Yes. Fantastic.
Well, it can go directly
I'm
to the board.
thinking I'm going to go directly to the
And you
board.
probably want to.
It goes
put
off of 21.
Right, which is here.
Yeah.
And do I have the resources, though?
You don't
It's
need them.
free.
It's free.
Oh,
Because it comes off of 21.
Oh,
So you can connect or you can go here.
huh.
Or you can go here.
Yeah, I didn't place that quite right. Oh, well.
You got position.
I'm going to connect.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
play it safe. But then this connection thing won't work
What do you mean?
to its full,
Correct.
because I've got this blocking
Correct.
one of the corrals
Yep.
spaces.
That's not true. It could work
Oh, well.
here
Okay.
later in the game when you add
Sure.
tiles.
No problem.
Right?
Yep.
So I will build here.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be a water and an urn steel. And then I will build...
Use a little marker.
Yep, I'm not done yet though, but
I know.
will do that.
Oh.
And then I'm going to build that.
For free. Uh-oh. Danger.
And that is that.
Okay, I'm going to flip. Good luck.
Good luck.
What's that?
Watchtower.
You're gonna
Okay.
need it.
I mean, I don't have my... I'm going to put this on my board. Let's flip another one.
Watchtower.
The... Oh, yes. Okay, so this is the... Oh, I don't have my fort out. That's unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Oh, it was just right there. It was right there.
I can put this out, though, so I think I will. So this is a wood, 2 brick, and that... Do I want to pay a wood or that?
Well, yeah, you should probably go there.
That gets you a wood and 2 brick.
If I go there, yes, I would have to pay a steel, but if I go here, then I'd have to pay a wood. So it's... Right?
Well,
No, you still have to pay a steel.
Well,
Oh,
but
because
this
steel's
might
there.
be
Yes,
right,
I'm sorry.
so
I didn't,
trying
you were
to
covering with your
decide
hand. I didn't see.
which one.
Yes,
I would
correct.
rather... I'm going to go here.
Okay.
I think I want
Pay the wood.
wood.
That was your second?
That was my second.
All right, here we go. Let's see what this
I'm
is.
gonna...
60. Hey, that's a brick, right? Beautiful. I'm going to build
Beautiful.
that. Whatever. I'm going to forego the free brick. I'm going to build that here for a brick.
Brick, brick, brick.
Getting too close for my liking, sir. And then I'm going to flip this 50 end of turn.
Okay. I'm going to flip 1. What are you? 54. That's one of these, isn't it? Yep. I am going to leave it there,
Okay.
and I will draw a card.
Okay.
Ah,
Arf, you say?
I did say Arf.
Okay, I will flip one of these. It is the bridge. Do I want to just
Oh,
build
yeah.
it?
Hey, man. It's so easy to forget.
I'm going to build the bridge there. for
Yeah.
free.
Build a bridge. Oh.
And then I will
Gonna sneak around.
put this out. This is the church, maybe? Church, maybe? It is the church. Hooray! And I have to put the bridge token.
Very good. I'm going to construct from my board. So
Okay.
let's go with the bridge
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
We're making bridges. rather
That's
than-
free.
That was free.
Yeah.
That was one building. For
Mark
my
it.
second one.
Mark it.
Oh, yes, thank you. That is so easy to forget.
Yep.
For my second one, I'm going to put out the Wells Fargo, wherever my main street
Or Fargo,
is.
as it might be.
Oh, Fargo.
It is Fargo, but it
Fargo.
does look like the G looks a little bit like a C.
Yeah.
But it is a G.
I'm going to bounce this off. We're going to do that. Because this
Yeah.
lets me build it
Yeah,
for
for
free.
free.
So that was this. And then I have one more that I can do, and I think I can do, oh, this one. The Watchtower. So where's my frontier fort?
It is number 20.
21. This
21.
one.
Yep.
Let's just do it. Let's get it out.
Okay.
That was all 3?
That was all 3. I'm going to turn over this 40. 2 waters. 2 waters. And then I'm going to turn over this. Hey, Telegraph. No, done. End of turn.
All right, I'm going to do nothing so I can draw 2 cards.
3 cards.
2.
Because you're taking the construct building action and you're
Oh.
not doing it.
Okay.
So I want to kind of try to do the tile thing you're saying.
Yep.
So if I do this one, it immediately comes up, the tile comes out?
You deal with that first.
Okay. So that's...
You going to build it?
I think so. So that's 2 water. I got one of them replaced. I have that. Oh, I don't have wood.
Any 2 cards is a wood.
Sure, let me see if I can make it happen. I don't even have water, so it's 2,
You don't have to do it.
2, 1.
Yeah.
So I need to have steel. So just that will do it, right? Essentially.
Well, I don't know. I don't see your cards. Yes.
And then that's water and that's wood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Because you're just tossing 2.
Yeah.
And you may place that anywhere you want. Ooh. So you have no cards in your hand right now.
Sure.
So you probably don't want to do this move yet, right? You want to do this move when you have a big handful of cards. So you probably want to place that where it only helps you, which would be probably like over here somewhere. Because otherwise you're giving us those resources.
Sure. So
I mean, we can take them anyway because we can
course.
spend a card to jump over there, but
Right. Okay.
you have one more turn still.
Okay. I'll draw a card.
Yep.
Okay. Wow, that was interesting. Okay, I'm gonna flip over this one.
Yeah.
Essentially doing the same.
Yeah.
I know this is my fort.
Oh,
So
cool.
I put this out first, and then I
Or put it to your mat. You deal with it first.
deal with it first. Okay. So this is 130.
I was about to remind you. So easy.
Well, I knew what it was.
So easy to
I just
forget.
didn't put it down because it was a starter.
Let's go here.
Okay. And where would you like to place
The
that? Oh yeah.
brick
Thank you.
steel. Okay.
And where would you like to place that?
Thank you.
Not as
Before I
sexy
forget.
as Lincoln's tile.
Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, at least it has water.
Yep.
I think we're a little bit
Tell me about it.
thankful for that. I can do this.
Yes, you can.
We're gonna do this. Okay. And then I have one more.
Yep.
So which stack is smaller? Let's just go for this one.
Which deck is lucky? Which deck is lucky?
Which is lucky. This is the station, and it caught. Oh, I haven't built the tunnel. If I put that there, then I would need. Oh, I only have one card in my hand. I'm gonna put this on my board.
Okay. I'm gonna turn this over. 63. Where are you? 61. You're in here somewhere. And flip. 54. Done. End of turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing. Finish off a pile.
Yep.
So I turn that and I'm gonna place it here. And then I do a tile. How much do I pay for this again?
You pay nothing for it. You just put
Okay,
it on the board somewhere.
nothing. Can I get this to fit? Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
If that's what you want to do.
Well, I'm not sure if I want that rotation, but
Well, it
of
depends on
resources.
depends on where you're going to build.
I'll do it that way actually.
Do you want these 4 resources?
What I'm trying to do is if I do another corral,
Yeah.
I don't need to worry about being
Right.
on a resource. So I want the other resources out here for
Yep.
when I'm placing something that isn't one of these
It's-
black ring chain things.
It's sort of a balance, right? If you did say this, for example, then you could build anything that took these resources. It would only cost you a card because
Right.
it's a separate settlement, and you
Yeah.
can try to connect them later. But this also gets you the free thing without wasting stuff.
Right.
They're both good.
Okay.
Regardless, this is at least a block for potentially, say, this connection.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. So that was all just one move.
You have one more flip action turn. You have one more draw one building action.
Draw one building. Let's try for a corral. And it is not. It is, what, a tunnel? 62.
Lincoln.
Okay. Comes off of the fort, the frontier post, which is the flag. Why am I not? There it is. Let's do it there.
Yeah.
And viaduct, which goes here.
Okay. So for 1, this is my 41. Where are you? Okay, the gold mine, which means I have the gold panning out somewhere. So I can build this for free. This is it. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there for free.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pull one more.
Tower.
This is 11, which is a corral. So I have a ranch out somewhere.
Ranch out.
That's it.
Yeah, that's your ranch.
That's my ranch. Let's just do that.
It is weird though, you're right, Dave. The green, it's hard when you're looking.
I know. You're thinking, where's this? Where's this? All right. All right, I'm going to do this one. 54. That builds off of nothing I built, but it's brick, wood, and water. No. But I get to add a thing. Come on, thing with water on it.
Okay.
All
Hey,
right.
there's a water.
Ah.
I'll take one
A
of those.
water.
I'll take a water. What am I going to need for that? I'm going to need 2 waters, a wood, and a steel. So, I guess like this. Like this. Okay, and now I'm going to flip this one because it's going to have 2 waters, a wood, and a steel on it. And so I'm going to need a wood and a steel to do that. Wait, what did I just build before? Oh, no, I didn't build. I just put to the board.
You put a
Excellent.
tile, yeah.
Wood and 2 bricks will be a steel.
Yeah, you got the bricks.
I am Mr. Bricks. And that is that. And because I did that, I add another one of these. And I will do that. What's going on over here? You guys are... All right,
Craziness.
I gotta do this.
We're duking it out over
Yeah.
here. You don't want to get involved in that.
Done.
That was a smart play.
This. Because I don't know that I can just touch the city. You can still get there.
Just got to take the
End of turn.
scenic route.
Okay.
Well, I'm cutting myself off from doing the same thing, right? But
I see.
I am going, can I do it? Can I do it? I really want to do it. Yes. Okay, I'm going to do my Main Street right here. Okay?
yep.
So I owe, what's missing? 1, 2, 3.
It's one of everything, right? So you're missing a
Yeah.
steel.
Okay. A steel, and it's a second settlement, so I will throw down another thing
Okay.
like that.
Yep.
I think that's what I want to do.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, and then
That's
I
one.
will build again.
Yep.
This one
Yep.
right here.
Yep, for free. And you get one more build if you want. You can build another one for free.
Do I have? I do.
You do?
I will build another. Right here.
Mark them with tokens.
Okay, I did 3
Yeah.
this turn. That was
Link in your
crazy.
That was crazy.
53 and 52.
Smackdown City. That's the other alternate name of this game.
Okay, I will take this one,
They didn't do much smacking down in the Old West. They called it something else.
which is free
Nice.
there. And my other tower.
So you want to be off the
Connect.
21.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
You get a worker
Oh, hooray.
because you finished that thing, but
Oh.
mark it with your thing, please.
Forgot about that.
With
Yeah.
your thing and stuff.
And also whatever was the first one you flipped over. I can't read the number with my
Oh,
glasses.
yeah.
Mark that.
Cemetery.
You don't have to, but you can spend that worker right now to take another action. It has to be the flipping action because that's what
Yeah,
you
what the
did.
heck.
I like it.
It is part of the mine, gold mine, which I have over here. Is that what
What-
that is?
what
Oh, no,
number?
I haven't built it yet. Hooray!
Yep. And please put that worker back in its little. There you go.
In his bowl.
In his bowl.
So I think I was supposed to get a worker here, huh?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I did not see that when it
totally
happened.
forgot about the
No.
workers. Okay.
I take equal responsibility.
Boy, they need a little
Yeah,
thingy
right
for that, too. Just so you don't even think about it. Yay!
yeah.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
it's there. It's on
oh,
the
well,
board,
it's already
but-
been completed.
But like that you've used it if you
Yeah.
were to not
Okay,
remember.
So we're going to flip. This is 52, which is the blacksmith, which can combo off my Main Street. Where is Main Street? Okay, let's do it. And then one more. 53. Wait, let's mark that. Okay, so another Main Street beauty. And I only have one more spot. So let's just take it. And then I'm going to not use my worker.
Okay. I am going to draw 3 cards. Done.
Wow. Okay. I am flipping. 55. Ooh, cool. But I think I want to place it if I can.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, so it comes off of my main street.
Nice.
So I'm just going to keep on.
Does
doing
something
the
come
main
off
street.
of it?
Oh, yes. This, whatever. Bank.
So give
the
yourself,
bank.
so give yourself room for it.
So, bank. That would be okay.
Yeah.
If I can go. Well, yes, and it's free. So
Yep.
that was a one flip.
Yep.
Second flip is a 41. Why can I never see? Oh, the only gold mining
mark the 55.
thing I've got 55. Okay.
All right.
I'll take 3.
I will also take 3.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right. I'm flipping.
Double
Thank
dipping.
you.
Flipping good. 55. Save lives. That's down here.
It's the sheriff.
And
The sheriff.
41. Hey, I can build 41. Oh, no, I can't. Done. End of turn. I'm like, oh.
You just
Oh,
drew
you
the
did the
same
happy
two
sad.
That you did?
tiles that I just drew.
Well,
Yeah, it's weird.
that's the U.S. Telegraph for you.
That's weird.
It's all just dots and dashes.
Okay. Turning again. 56 is another part of that, so I will place it right there. Oh, something comes off of it.
So you
That's a
wanna put it here?
horrible placement.
Do you want to put it there?
Yes. And mark it. And flip again.
It's
That
not a
is
market, it's a
11.
Forward.
It's a church.
I
But
was expecting
this
that
is
one there.
not a
When you
church.
started to speak, I'm like, here comes.
Yep.
This is a corral. And I will place that corral next
It
to
comes
my...
off the 10. Here's
10
the 10.
is right here.
Yep.
I've been trying.
Okie doke.
Well, I guess I could flip a tile and hope that I can build something here, because I think I'm running into a wall.
Even worst case, there's nothing wrong. Oh, you mean you can wait for that, but I see what you're saying.
Flip. This is part of the store, town, I think. It is. Nope, it's not there. Oh, it's the Telegraph.
Yep.
70. And I'll take a card.
I like that move. A little bit of one, a little bit of the other.
I'm going to take some chances, I think.
Ooh.
What are you? This is a corral. Where's my rat?
Comes off your 10. Just
Here.
find the blue 10.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
You can put it right there.
I could.
Or you can wait and put it here or here if you draw a tile and place it there, depending on where you place the tile.
I could just pay for it, I suppose. Ugh,
It's expensive, though.
it is. But I need to put down another tile, so I'm going to actually do this.
Wow, that's going to cost you 3 cards.
I know. It's kind of insane.
It is insane.
I'm going to do it.
She's
gonna-
trying. She's going for something.
Oh, wait. No, I can't do that, actually.
2 waters
Oh,
and a
no,
wood.
I can do it if I use all my cards.
Wow, you
We're
must
gonna
have
do
a plan.
I
That
have
is
a
so
plan
suboptimal. I'm excited.
that is
Place
probably
this.
going to be very anticlimactic, but we're going to just try it. Okay.
Oh, no.
How do we do this so that that doesn't happen?
There's no way you
Is
can
this
play.
connected?
Yes,
It is?
It
Yes.
will, yeah.
that will stop it.
Okay.
Yeah, it will.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that then. Okay.
You want to take it back? Because
I
look,
can.
Totally.
she can't draw a tile till she's down to a stack.
Yeah.
So you
Can
have
I just-
another full turn before you have to worry about that.
Can I just move it somewhere else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was
put it
a
there
lot
for
more
free.
suboptimal
Take
than I
back
thought
your
it
4
would be.
cards. Put this back. Oh no, you're
No,
gonna
I'm
place it
still
anyway.
going to place it, but
Right.
I want to place it there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were those your cards?
Yep.
Is this your card?
That's all my cards. Okay. I think that was 1.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
flip my 1. Okay, so I have to flip another one or take another card. So I'm going to
Yeah.
flip another one.
Okay.
Sorry for that. Oh, this is
No,
my...
No worries.
Apologize.
It's your first time.
Telegraph.
Trying to figure it out, right?
Yeah. Put some
Telegraph
pieces.
is the wild one. You have none of
This is-
those on the board.
If I put that there, I would have to...
Any one card if you want. 2 cards to drop it here if that's
yeah,
what you're thinking.
that is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Okay, so then that gives me one of each. So I just need to put down a
Any 2 cards.
brick. Oh, because it's wild.
Any 2 cards.
Okay. let's do these two.
Okay. Do you want to spend a worker? You don't have to.
No, I'll hold on to it for now.
Okay.
Oh, that was exciting.
Okay. I need water. Okay. So I'm going to go here. So I need a water and a this and a that.
The only thing you knew was water. Steel and wood.
And this then builds off of that for freezies.
Freesias?
And that completes that, which gets me a worker. Thank you. And from my third from the board, I will draw a card. End of turn.
Draw a card.
Okay.
Yep.
56.
It's a church.
That's wrong.
You just put
55.
something
This
on.
was wrong. Last turn, it wasn't the church. It was the
Corral.
cemetery.
So you had to pay for that.
Oh.
Did you pay that?
No, wait. Oh, they're different numbers.
A. There's an A.
Sorry. That's a really easy mistake to make, right?
Yeah, that is really easy mistake.
It's okay here.
Well, it is free because it's off of... No, it isn't.
It's
not.
not.
You
I had-
flipped it. So
Yes.
just put it on your board instead of building it.
But I did that last turn.
Right.
Right,
It's
it's
okay.
okay.
We're just fixing it now.
Okay.
And just put that back. So instead of building it, you didn't spend any cards for it, so it's not like we have to give you cards back.
Sure.
Yeah, that's true.
No, there's no harm, no foul in that.
Yep. And then put your church there.
Okay.
Now you can.
I just drew the
Yep.
church.
Yeah.
You know, build
And I
it.
want to put it there.
Yep, 100%.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, 56, 56A.
Sorry, I messed
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
up.
You didn't mess it up. I'm the one who should have caught it.
Okay.
That's your
Flip
first
that.
flip.
Yeah.
You have one more flip.
That was my first.
You can flip again or draw a card.
I'm going to flip again from a different stack, though. 51.
Comes off of your
Yeah.
50.
Yeah.
So it's
It can-
perfect.
it can go
That's
out.
Here or here.
Perfect.
Yeah, this was really fantastic.
Yeah, lucky is what it was.
Well, that's part
There
of
you
it,
go.
right?
Okay. Hey, Telegraph. And train station, I guess. Is that what it is? 63. Oh, it is a station. There you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to flip. Oh, here we go.
Telegraph.
Telegraph.
with the telegraph.
That's what you want.
So this is going to be free.
Yeah.
I should probably put it somewhere.
You can only be free here.
Yeah. Let's just do that.
Okay.
And okay.
Flip again.
And then I'm gonna put that. There we go. Okay, one more.
Yep.
Tower.
This is the watchtower, and I have my frontier post somewhere.
21.
Ah,
Oh, and you gave
Boom.
yourself space. And having done that, please take a worker.
thank you. Oh yes, thank you.
Would you like to spend workers?
That is the question. I'm gonna hold on to them for now.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm gonna flip. Flip. 11.
11D. That's
Corral
okay.
off the 10. Who thinks of the freeway when I say that?
I have several times.
Do that. And 31. Off the 30. I need to be one more thing off the 10. Oh no, I need one more thing off the 10. This is why you do this. So that can go here. And that gets me a worker, please. And I am also going to say my worker's done.
Okay. I'm going to place this one
For
from
free.
my board.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Well done.
And then if I flip this, I can
You cannot flip
Do-
that because you're placing
okay.
from your board.
place it from my board.
So now you can put your 56A on the board if you want.
I wanted to. No, I can't.
You can, those are both free if you want them right now.
Wait, let me mark that.
Yep.
Sorry. And then this one has to come off of the church. So that's that. Cemetery off of the church. What? Off of the church?
This has also been built. It's right here.
Oh,
It's okay. It's easy to
Okay.
check.
so that is the cemetery.
Yep,
of
you have
the
one more
church.
action.
And what was this? This was the sheriff
Right there.
right there. So that'll go now too.
Yep, mark it. Nicely done.
I just need the saloon. Did I not do the saloon?
Not yet.
Okay.
All right, Link.
I will
Fighting the urge to say it.
go to Pierce.
Yes!
Oh, man.
You knew I wanted to say it.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just hope it's a variety. It's
Yeah,
really
it makes
not been
sense.
great.
Viva.
I'm gonna flip 31. Oh, that's the barn. Okay, I don't have that one out yet.
You can build it. If you want.
Because this is.
I mean, you have to pay for it, but you can still build it. You don't have to.
Could.
You don't need that. You don't have to go for the free.
It's true. We have many resources in my hand. I'm gonna not build that one for now. I will pull the second one, which is 56. The church. Oh, Main Street's closed now, huh? Yeah. I'm gonna not build it.
All right.
And then I think I'm gonna
Spend a worker. You don't have to do them both. You do them one at a time.
spend a worker to get a resource.
Oh, interesting. All right. I'm gonna flip.
Mm-hmm.
Flip 55 right there, and then I'm gonna flip 51. Boy, those are really not sexy at all. I'm gonna spend a worker to flip
Okay.
again. 61. Hey, that's what I want. That comes off the 60. Done. End of turn.
Okay. Then I will do my corral. It is a corral, yes. So I will place my corral right here for free.
Yep.
And then I finished a stack.
Here you go.
Thank you, sir. Eek. That's very unexciting.
That is bleak.
The bleakness. Where's saloon comes off of the district store? Where's the district store?
What number is it?
54 here.
Yeah.
So I need to grow. Oops, that way
Okay.
if I want to try to do that. Okay.
You have one more flip, right? That was your first flip, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, the corral. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's flip, and that is a 70.
Wow.
And did you mark this 11 that you built?
Sure didn't.
Okay, a partner.
Uh-huh. Whatever. It's not good. Oh. Velvet.
For free. Mark it.
Yeah. What was that one?
53.
Fargo? Yeah, Wells Fargo. And it is the other freebie off of there.
Nice.
That was...
52.
52?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna flip this one. Let's see, 54. 54, the drugstore, another Main Street one. So, I guess I'll put it up here. Well, I don't have to, I'm not gonna place it actually.
Okay.
Let's do that. And then I have to put out one of these. So, please be exciting. Hey, two
Some water.
waters.
Water.
Okay.
Want it like
Maybe somewhere here. Okay. And then I get one more flip.
Mm-hmm.
So this is 55A, which is, oh, where's my sheriff? Where's my other 55? Ah, I can do this one for free. That's it.
Okay. I'm going to build from my mat.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, Lincoln. Wait, can I? 1, 2. Nope. All right, I'm going to flip. 22.
a tower.
Where's 21? I have it somewhere on the board. There it is. All right.
Nice.
That gets me a guy.
A guy.
Then I'm gonna draw a card. Done. End of turn.
Okay.
This is unbelievable.
Bad draws again?
Yeah, it's just, all the same stuff, but
Yeah, me too. I mean, I have a little variety, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of missing.
if I'd had the cards,
Yeah.
never mind.
What would happen?
Nothing. I'll wait.
22.
I'll say it later.
I
Don't
can't.
forget.
22, lost in America. 22.
I
come on,
think I'm
22.
hemmed in at my fort. Is that my fort? No.
You need it off
yeah.
of 21. You need to build off of 21.
21. Well, that's my 21.
Yeah.
Sure is.
So I can do it.
You can for free. There you go.
Surprising. Okay. Mark it.
Yeah.
Mark it. And then I'm going to do another flip with this. Is a boat thing. 30.
Okie doke. Lincoln.
It's another one of my corrals.
Okay. Off of the 10.
Yeah, it's there.
Mark it.
Yep. And okay, this is my Wells Fargo, which goes right here.
Oh, for free.
Put a tile
Nice.
there. Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna construct my building for
Okay.
my board.
Yeah.
So let's go 54.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a drugstore here.
So I was one card short. I was going to drop my Main Street right there.
Oh really?
Yes, and I was going to go boom, boom, boom.
Oh, when I left it open, I was like, uh-oh. I don't know.
I was
what
one
that
card
Yeah.
short.
Yeah.
I didn't have the cards.
Oh, luck was on my side a little bit. So this is
Yeah, yeah.
I would. And then I can place my 54A, which is a saloon, for free. So what do I want to cover up? Let's cover up the brick because water is so necessary. Then I have one more build. Place these two. Okay. One more build. I'm going to draw a resource.
For your third?
My third, actually.
All right. All right, so steel, wood, brick, 2 cards for water, 1 card for
Another.
another thing. That's
me,
one.
Me no like.
Well,
You're going to block me, aren't you?
But here's the problem. I can't
I
block
get
you
it.
everywhere.
Yeah, well,
I could have blocked her completely from
Yeah,
that
yeah,
tile.
Yeah, that's true.
my saloon is the issue, so.
Oh yeah, what does that build off of?
I've been calling it the district store, but it is not the district store. It is the drug store.
You have lived far too fat over on this side of
I
the board.
know. It had to come eventually.
And I will not spend any of my guys. Oh, I'll spend a guy.
Sure, you go.
Boom. Done.
Boom, boom. All
He
right.
did block
I
you.
did block you. I forgot I had the guys.
Yeah, it's cool. Stuff's gonna go down. No. Oh no. Here we go. Turn.
You still have a lot of buildings
That
built,
is a
though.
31. Oh, that's that thing. And then I will. Yes. Turn again, and that is my saloon. Which I can't
What do you need to build
do
it, though?
anything with
What do you
it.
need to build it?
I have brick, wood, and water.
Do you have a water in your hand? Mm-hmm. You can put it right there if you want. There's a brick and a wood.
Yeah. How does the points go if that isn't part of the...
In fact, you do want to build it. It gets you a worker.
Yeah, that's true.
You
and I
absolutely
get
want to
an
build it.
additional turn.
Yeah. It costs you literally one
gonna go
card.
right there.
That would cost you a water and a brick.
Okay.
And if you have it and can cut me off,
I'm
that
good
is
with that, and
absolutely
that
the way
is
to go.
what's going to happen.
All right.
There's my... Oh, no. Water and a brick. Sorry.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. Mark it. And you've now done that whole building mass. Take a worker, which
Okay.
you can spend right now if you want.
Can I do anything with it? That would be worth using it up. No. Done.
Okay. All right, Lincoln.
Okay, well, go with that first, right?
Yeah, what is it?
Which is a freebie. It's this.
Oh, mark it and take a worker.
Yep.
Well, that's good. That gives you 2 shots at this. Ooh, resource.
Yeah, nice.
Lots of resources.
So do I want to do something like this? I mean, I want to try to connect or something.
Well, all you're doing is encouraging me to go here, right?
Sure. I mean,
I think at this point in the game,
just do
it's
something.
probably going to be just the race to get the most buildings on the board,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
no one really has. I have a potential chance here,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not going to do that. I can just tell you now. I don't. I have no cards.
Sure. Well, that we'll make that.
Is that the one you just?
card.
Wait,
Yeah,
what's the one you just? Oh yeah.
that's the other
Yeah.
one. There's another tile here.
Oh
in a
nice.
second.
Yeah, he's got another pile.
One
Do I
card.
want to do that? I guess
Yeah.
not. Well, no, it's another tile that you guys could place on, and
It's 2 cards actually, if you put it there right, because you're starting
2,
at
3, 4. Oh yeah, it's
Plus your-
isolated. I guess I could do that, right? And just pay
Then you-
3.
same 2 cards.
Or it's still 2 cards, yeah.
Any 2 cards.
Let's just do it. Doesn't matter. Okay.
So pay 2 cards.
Sure. Man, it's such a bad mess of cards. Like not the right kind of
Yep.
mix.
Mark your thing,
Yep.
and then maybe spend a worker to flip another tile.
But he did clear off 2 stacks.
Oh,
Yeah, I did too.
Oh, you got to
so
place
he
another
gets
one.
another one of
Yeah.
Oh
those.
yeah. Wow, that sucks. Because I know I don't want to put there, but
Well, you could
Don't put it there.
over here or something. Or
Yeah.
make it go further off of your own little island.
yeah.
I feel like this is the time to spend a worker to flip a thing, right?
To flip one of these.
Yeah.
To claim it.
So to get the most advantage of those tiles while you still can.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
What'd you get?
This is the saloon, I guess. So just place it for free, right? Here.
Where does it-
Essentially.
It's a Main Street
wood
thing.
and- I
Oh.
mean, it's another isolated thing.
Where is your Main Street? Is it
Over here.
hemmed in?
Yeah.
Cut
Okay.
off.
Yeah, totally.
Just pay 1 card, right?
Yeah, there you go. Look at that. You've gummed the whole thing up. I'm sorry.
Oh.
You'd have to pay 2 cards because you have 2 different
I sure
settlements.
do.
So maybe don't do that. Maybe put it next to something.
Brick and wood. I need to pay
Oh,
a wood.
yeah,
Correct? Yeah.
yeah.
And it has to be. Well, it doesn't have to be wood, but it can be that. Okay.
I have a question. So so this has 2 symbols, and say I put it out, but I have to pay an extra card because
Yeah.
of it's a new territory. The 3rd symbol doesn't count as an extra card.
As I understand it, you'd have to spend a
You
card.
have to spend from your hand. Okay. Okay. So then I'm gonna put this one out here. So that's 2 waters. This is a wood, and this is my steel.
Yep.
And then put that out there. And then I get to put this one out for free.
Yep.
So put that out there. And for my 3rd action, I'm going to draw a card.
All right. I am going to finally get rid of 62 and 63 off my board and go. That doesn't really matter, but like that. And then for my 3rd action, I will draw a single card. Done.
Single card.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
let me mark this. Oh,
Okay.
And that gets me a worker. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that gets me a worker. Sorry.
Yes,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
All right. That is more railroad stuff. 3. I don't even want to do that. So there we go. Oh, I don't want to turn that.
Wow, you still.
I know what it is though.
Well, that's one of those
That's
is your
the
60.
one I want.
One of those is your 60, and one of those is your 40. You
I
know
know.
that for a fact. So.
No. When it yes.
Yeah.
But
When it-
then I know what that is too.
Yep.
All right. So there's my 40.
Do you want to build it?
I should. Had other ideas, but I should build it.
I think you should if you can.
Yeah.
You're doing pretty good.
If I can, I can pay. There's the wood. There's the
3, 4,
brick.
5,
I
6,
don't
7,
need brick,
8.
and I can't even afford it. So we are done.
Okay. Look at that. All those stayed there for you. That's fantastic.
Right.
So, in my opinion, absolutely build those and don't mess around. Because you don't want to lose those free spots,
So that
right?
cost me a water.
No, those are all free. Aren't
Why
they?
is that?
Oh, you're
No,
building
no,
those. I
start.
thought you were building. Remember.
The wild.
I'll do those.
Oh,
too.
no, never mind. They can daisy chain. They don't have to be
Yeah.
all around that thing.
Yeah. And then, so I have to pay 1 water for that.
Okay.
To cover for the extra water I don't have there.
And you
I
mark
think
it.
it goes like that.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
And mark it.
And then, yep. And then, this one will be free.
Okay. Did that get you a worker?
Yep, it does get me a worker. And, I think I should build the other. Should I flip? Did I flip a tile? No, I didn't. I built
You're building for your
before.
mat.
Yeah, let's
I
just
would
do
build
that.
100%. No,
Yeah.
no. Go the other way.
Go that way?
Yeah, no. There, because now you can branch off of that one. In other words, they daisy chain.
Sure.
Right? You can build those in a line. You don't have, it's not like the city hall. They can all be next to each other, is
Right.
my point.
Okay.
Cool.
Do you want to spend a worker?
Oh.
To just build another one of these?
Yep, might be worth it.
Yeah. It's free.
Yep, and it gets you to that sexy center spot now,
Right.
right? Without having to spend an extra card, and don't forget to mark 2 of those things.
Sure.
Cool. I'm
Yep.
gonna flip. Let's go. Okay, telegraph. So we are gonna go ahead and telegraph up here.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, these are all my
that.
telegraphs in here.
Wow. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you've only got one on the board.
Yeah. They're good to find early, right? Because if you
My
can,
second one.
you can get something out of it, it's...
11. Oh, my ranch is probably closed.
This ranch is closed.
It's closed. I don't even see. There's some ranch.
Oh,
Ranch,
yes.
ranch.
Oh yeah, that's closed. Okay, so this needs 2 water and a wood.
I would.
Ha.
Can't believe I'm laughing at that.
Actually, I'm gonna put this here.
Ah.
Oh, well, 54. Does that have any branches? No. 54 and 30. Okay, I'm gonna put it there.
All
I'm gonna
right.
spend my wood.
All right. Did you cover it with the token?
Nope.
Does it get you a worker?
Yeah.
These should just be my default questions
you.
from now on. Do you want to spend workers?
Totally.
Were you
I don't
playing
have
from
any
your mat or were you
resources.
flipping?
I was flipping.
Okay.
Well, yes, I do. I
All right.
should.
Spend 1. If you're going to
There's
spend
3
1.
of them left. If I spend, I'm gonna spend.
Well, you just do them one at a time.
Okay, I'm gonna
So you
spend one of
can-
them.
Okay.
Flip that. It's another one of these things. So we might as well keep
The
going.
telegraph.
Yeah.
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 Let's go with telegraph.
Let's go telegraph. Hey, that gets you
Oh,
a
I just did a
worker.
worker. Thank you. I'm gonna spend another one,
All right.
Okay.
and then I'm gonna see what this is. 61.
That's the train
Where's
station
my bridge?
stuff.
Oh no, my bridge is closed off over there.
This bridge is
So
closed.
I don't have anything that'll do anything cool. And then I have 2 more workers. I could. Yeah, I'm gonna spend another one.
All right.
got a
Is that your
lot.
last
Just keep-
token?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It means you're going to put one of these on the board.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
It's the last thing
She
you
has
Yeah.
another worker.
It's
Yeah,
the
I
last,
do. But
She has no
true.
I
cards,
don't have
though.
any
Yeah,
cards.
no
That's the
cards.
problem.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to it.
All right. I'm going to draw 3 cards. Done.
Fantastic. Yeah. Give me 3. I need them. Done.
Okay, flip. 55 is the bank. He's off the sheriff.
Nice. Mark it.
Marquetry.
The
Just get you a
sheriff's in
thing now.
town.
Okay.
And then
That's my new mantra.
a barn that comes off of the... I think that's blocked now.
Barn,
It is.
barn burner sale.
But I need... So I can just do it and pay the extra wood if I have it, which I don't. Let's see what else I could do. Needs to be 2 wood. What the heck? I don't, nothing's gonna happen. So I will pay, I don't know what I need, so I'll just do that. Okay. And I have to mark that too.
Mark it.
Or did I do it? Nope, that gives me a worker.
Yep. Okay. Okay.
I can flip another one. I probably should, right? I mean, I think it's
Why
almost
not?
over.
Yeah.
Well, it's at least 2 or 3 turns away, right? We're not quite there yet.
And this is the drugstore.
You're actually close to winning,
Yeah, you are.
believe it or not.
Drugstore.
Why?
He only has to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more buildings, right?
I see.
And
You have to
then-
build 1,
A
2.
lot.
Yep.
And I spent that. Okay.
Yep.
Everybody have cards in their hand.
I have 4 now.
You do. How many territories do you have? Oh, you just have 1. Oh, you
Yeah.
have 2.
I have 2.
I'm just gonna draw 3 cards.
You chicken.
I am chicken. This might cost me a lot. Putting a turn to do this.
I'm going to flip. Ugh. Just what I did.
Telegraph.
Just what I did not want. Put that on my board. Let's see what this is. Oh.
That's nice.
Yeah. If I can get another telegraph. All right. I'm going to just assume that I'm going to get another telegraph. So, can I build the 5 that touches me some? Oh, that's you.
That's me, but
What the what?
But that's you
No,
right
that's you.
there.
that's you
Yeah.
there. I don't mind.
You go away. You go away. All right. Come on, telegraph. Nope, 11.
Oh.
But that goes off the 10. Oh, boom. That gets me a worker. Keep it. I'm going to spend it to flip.
Okay.
Flip. Telegraph.
Hey.
All right, that cost me 2 cards. Zagaba. Oh, look at that! I'm actually getting rid of a water. It's gonna kick me in the butt later. And that. I'm gonna spend a worker to flip. 52 comes off of this, right?
Sure.
And
Main Street.
I'm doing it. I'm spending my last worker to flip.
Okay.
Come on, 4th telegraph.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Connect. Done.
But that gives you, it's your 4th telegraph.
So,
No.
no,
I see, I see.
I've only built 2. I forgot 2 more. I have 2 more than 4. Okay, done.
All right. So this I know is going to be my other corral. So
Yep.
I'm going to place it right there for free.
Yep.
That gets me a tile
You get that too.
and a worker.
Take a worker, take a tile.
Thank you.
Good luck, player.
Not so good. But I don't care. Okay. So right there,
Yep. That was a
And-
flip, right?
that was
You flipped.
I
Your corral.
flipped
Yep.
in order to get one of those.
Okay.
I didn't cover one of these, right? Saloon.
What number is
Oh,
it?
do you
It's
have-
right here.
Yep.
I did it, okay. Okay.
That was flip 1. You want to
Oh,
flip?
There's one
and this
more.
is gone too.
Oh, wow. You are close.
You're
yeah,
very
he's
close.
very
All right.
close. That was flip 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you want to flip 2?
Yes. I'm just
Okay.
gonna go.
I just
Yeah.
looked and I was like, wait
There's
a second.
my
There's
60.
my 2 there. Where-
Okay.
Hold on
You want to put it on the board?
Oops, let me do it
It
this
only
way.
needs a brick.
I know. A brick, and then I can, well, wait. Are these points on there? The
No.
70s or whatever?
No, it's just
Okay.
5 resources. But
So-
once you do this,
Yes, sir.
you're done building for this turn because you can only keep taking flip actions even if you spend workers.
Okay.
So you might as well build that now because you can, right?
That's gonna, and another tile, I'm gonna place another tile.
Yep.
So I'm gonna put the brick one in there. Then I don't have to accept that it's separate from
It costs you a card,
my everything.
and if you're gonna do that, you might as well do this, right? You might as well take the prime spot so that we can't get it.
Okay. A card,
Yep.
just for, because
Here.
it's separate.
You need to place that.
Thank you. Okay. And
So you probably want to place that as suboptimally as possible, right? Because you're never going to get to that tile.
okay.
So you want to place it so
Put
that
no resources connecting to something
you want to place
else.
it so that it like just doesn't help anybody.
Just with one point to it, I
Yeah.
would think. So like,
Ta-da.
no.
Yeah.
No?
it's Lincoln saying like this, say.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause
good.
It's very, very little.
Just to keep it on
bonus.
camera as opposed to down here.
Right.
Okay.
Now, you can spend workers to draw cards, but
Yeah.
you can't spend workers to build from your board because you took the draw building
Oops,
action.
that's unfortunate. Okay.
All right, Lincoln. I assume you're not spending workers, right?
No,
Okay.
I really wanted to
He's going to flip.
get
That
buildings
goes
out.
There. Or actually here, I guess, off of that.
Mark it.
And that is my telegraph.
Yep. Mark it.
Yep. And then I flip a tile, right?
Yep,
Is that
mark it.
bad?
It doesn't matter. You have to do your last one or you can't win the game anyway. Take a worker. No, just place it suboptimally. Just hope it's got nothing on it, really. It's a pretty bad tile.
Do I want to do it for me, though?
Yeah, if you think you can. But remember, if you give us a space we can pounce on,
Right. Yeah,
I
whatever.
mean, everyone's pretty card shy, so I don't know. everything you're going to build is going to be for free. And in fact, as long as you have spaces to build those next turn, you win, right?
Why is that?
Well, you
Okay, it needs to connect. It can't connect.
you can just build it with
Should
cards.
I build it over here to potentially?
Oh, yeah,
do that?
100%.
Yeah. Okay.
That's absolutely the way to do it.
Okay.
There you go. I'm going to flip my last one,
I couldn't see from that.
Sure. Sure.
which is my tunnel.
Yeah.
Do I want to... I'm not going to put it out. I have to put out another... Oh, we don't have any more tiles. That's it for the tiles, huh?
Yeah?
Yeah.
So there's no benefit to that.
We ran out all the tiles. That's exciting.
No, there.
Okay, cool.
So then for my second action, I'm going to draw a card.
Yep.
I think I will spend a worker to draw another card.
All right. Are you done?
Yep.
I'm just going to save face and build 3 things because I can't.
Sure.
You can end it, Lincoln. You can end it.
I don't think I can.
Ooh.
Where's
Close,
70?
but I don't think I can do it.
Where's my 70s? I have them on the board.
They're
don't I?
right. No, you're not blue.
Why can't
Here.
I see them? Thank you. I'm going to build here and here. And that gets me a worker. And then I'm going to build this and
This.
off of City Hall. I'm going to spend the worker to do that. Boom and boom. And I am done. Except that I have also forgotten one somewhere. This is 52. I built the 52. There it is.
Okay.
All right, done. End of turn.
All right. So I'm going to do all my train tunnely things
Yep.
off of this thing.
Okay.
So I'll just start down. That's one action, building off my board.
Yeah.
And a second action, building
Yep.
off my board. And then I throw a worker away to
No,
do
no,
another.
you have 3
You get
actions.
three.
You
Oh,
can build
okay.
3. 3.
Or just do.
Mark them, please.
Okay.
That gets you a worker. maybe
One,
Nikki can do it.
2, 3. I don't think so.
Well,
I don't know what I'm doing enough to do
you have
anything
3 workers.
exciting.
Can you build this?
That is my problem. I need one of those, and 2 of those. But I could spend 2. Ugh. That's a terrible card for me. And that's a bunch of water, too. What is the deal with the...
Any 5.
Oh, no, that's terrible. I can pretend I might get another turn and draw some cards.
Well, here's what's going to happen if you can build this. If you can build this, you spend a worker to build it.
Right,
Then you spend a worker to drop that one for free.
right.
That gets you a worker.
Okay.
Now you have essentially enough workers to win on your next turn if you get a next turn.
If I have resources.
Right, but you only need true if you have resources.
The
but you have
resources are gonna be a
resource-rich
problem.
spots right here. Remember, these are wow. These are just any 5.
Yeah, but in order for me to drop this
Yep.
first one, I
Yep.
have to do that convert 2 into
Yep.
a wild. So that's a problem.
Okay.
But, okay. I'll just do. So this is a coal mine,
Gold mine.
is it?
Yep.
Oh, there's a little thing for
And
the
there's a
G.
D.
Oh, I see. You need. Oh.
It's 2 water. It's bad news.
Well, that's going to cost you extra cards too because of settlements.
Separated.
Oh, I need to connect. Don't I? I want one big thing.
Not necessarily, but it makes it easier so it doesn't cost you as much.
If I go there,
Yeah.
I don't need the brick, just the wood.
No, if you go here, you need 2 waters. Right? Oh no, if you
No.
go there, correct. You need 2 waters. There's the iron and the wood.
Okay.
Which is 4 cards or a water and 2 cards or something.
It's a water and 2 cards.
Okay, that's worth it.
Yeah, I'll get rid of that.
Yep.
Okay. Mark it.
Yep. You get to build for free now.
Okay. There. Mark it.
Yep.
Worker.
Yep. And now spend a worker to draw a card
Right.
and end your turn.
Boom. Biff.
You can do it again even, right? You only have. Oh, you still have these. I didn't even see those.
Yeah. Yeah.
My bad.
And they're a lot of water,
Oh, you're
too.
way behind. All right, go ahead, Link.
Thank you.
I swear to God, the light was bouncing off them and I didn't see them.
That one's
You're
free.
doing
Yeah.
great, Nikki. You're doing great.
Spend that to get another card,
And that ends your turn.
and that.
You
No,
can't
you-
draw cards and then build.
Okay. And then it needs wood and iron. Iron.
Oh.
Wood and iron.
No, they're not
Nikki,
here.
you just covered it.
Yeah, I don't.
Good job.
Okay, well, I didn't know.
Let me put that there.
Yep. Hey, take a worker. And you have one thing to build next turn.
Mm-hmm.
So you might as well spend all your workers now to draw cards at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
All
So you said so. The rule is if I build somewhere else, I have to spend an additional card for each territory. I have that now.
You'd have 2 extra
so
cards.
just 2 extra cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like how
it
you say
wouldn't be-
just 2
It
extra
would be
cards.
3, right? Not
No.
for like the third. Okay.
No.
So I'm gonna put this one. I'm gonna build it for my board. I'm gonna put this one here.
Yeah.
So that covers both, and I need to turn in 2 cards. We'll do these 2. So that's one action. This one will be free. So I'm gonna put this here. That's my second action. For my third action, I'm gonna put this one out. Probably there. There's the wood. And then I'm gonna spend this one to put out this.
All right.
Oh, look at that.
Just got one more
would give
thing.
me- Which would give me a
Yeah.
worker back,
Yeah.
which I could spend to put out the last one.
Can you put the last one out?
It goes
It
up
daisy
the
chains?
tunnel.
Nice.
So I think that's it.
Wow.
End of game.
That was everything.
Cool.
There you go.
That was fun.
Well, that's kind of usually how it ends. It doesn't end very often with the connection because it's hard to kind of sneak your way in. The best way to potentially sneak away into connection is kind of what you did, which is if you have 3 or 4 workers, or you can build for a worker and build for a worker and build for a worker, and people won't look at that on your mat, which most people won't because it's too much stuff to see in the first place.
Yeah.
You can maybe like sneak your way to connection, but the problem is you can't build from your mat and place new tiles on the board.
Yeah.
So it's a sort of a trade-off.
It's a
What'd you
Right,
think?
right.
What'd you think, Nikki P?
It was good. We got out all the tiles. Like my comment at the beginning was,
Yep.
oh, you're not going to get very far with the tiles. So that's cool. And I do like the old school Euro feel of the game. It's nice to play that kind of game over again.
Yeah.
It's good. It's straightforward. Makes sense. The feel of a traditional Euro is always just good.
Sure.
So
Yeah, I think the game's great. I wish you had recommended that I do this prior as well, like you did for everybody else, because the game would have ended on my turn.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Absolutely.
At the end of your previous turn.
Yes, I had that piece.
Oh.
I would have absolutely finished it off because I had 2 cards and I could have
Oh.
substituted the one there.
Right. Well, or just if this tile worked for you, then it
Yeah.
wouldn't matter. But you're right. Any 2 cards can be anything.
Right, because she said you're going to end on this next turn. I'm like, I don't think I can. Right, I didn't have the stuff,
Right.
and I could have had the stuff. All I needed was any 2 cards
Right.
because this was free, this was free that I had built that
Right.
tile for.
Right. And also, by the way, I didn't see you ending the game at all.
Yeah,
like
I
that
didn't
was
either
like,
until,
oh, I didn't
like,
see that happening.
The last.
I mean, I was literally going to
5
draw 3
minutes.
cards on my turn because I
Really?
really. Well, I still have to flip this. I don't have a chance to win. So rather than slow the game down, I was just going to draw 3 cards and let Nikki take her turn.
Right.
Because I don't think
it wouldn't have happened.
you do have 6 actions, right? You have 3 builds and 3 workers. Could you have gotten all of those on the board? Probably not.
Because of space reasons, I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, if I just paid for the one and then got
Yeah.
those 3 out for free, but then I'm back to my original problem of not having enough resources to place that
Yeah.
30 boat thing.
Boat thing.
What'd you think?
Boat
Nikki?
thing.
Oh, I think it's amazing. I think it's really elegant design. It's so thinky. It's so simple, but it's so thinky.
Yeah.
Like there's only 2 things that you can do, but all these buildings behave differently as well, based off of how they kind of
And
chain
how
off
things
each
come
other.
out on the
Yeah.
board. I love the tile thing, and it was shocking that we ran
Yeah.
out of. But I
Yeah.
mean, I guess that's
It
going to
was
happen, right? Because
In theory, we're all gonna, if we all balance evenly, we're all gonna eventually get. I mean, I had one tile placement that I didn't get to.
and she had one, and I think Nikki and I both got ours.
No, I'm saying I didn't even have that action yet. Like
That's what I'm saying.
I still have a thing here.
She didn't
Right.
get it
I
as
didn't
well.
get mine either.
Right,
So
right.
there's those
Yeah.
two. Yeah, it's so
But-
interesting.
Yeah, they're all gonna come out.
It does seem really, really, really difficult to win via
Connection.
connection.
Yeah,
That
absolutely.
seems like almost impossible.
Right.
But
I wonder how that would even happen. Maybe a
It
two-player
does.
game or something.
Well, the sweet spot for this game, in my opinion, is 3 players. In a 3-player game, the board setup is like a triangle. It's a 1 plus a 2 plus a 3, basically. You make a little triangle. And a 3-player game is really interesting because the smaller area size of the board also gives you a chance. I mean, it's still the same distance from here to here, but there's something, I don't know. There's something easier to connect, and also there's a lot more fighting for the middle. We didn't do a lot of fighting for the middle actually in this. We all were fairly unaggressive to start, and we kind of just sort of did our own thing.
yeah, that's true.
But this game is often a huge fight for the middle, where you never get spaces to place a lot of your free buildings.
Right.
People who know this game really well are probably watching us play this going, what is going on? I've never seen so many free buildings get
You
placed.
should mention that this is a redo of the game Attica or
Yeah.
Attica or whatever you said.
I think it's Attica.
And the what's the differences between this that you know of?
There's only one difference, and that is and again, this is what made this game a little faster as well. To get the worker, which is an amphora token in Attica, you don't just have to complete the thing, they must beat a group. Now, they don't have to daisy chain off of this, right? So the city hall doesn't have to have it in exactly this order, but they have to all be one contiguous group. Like, I think only you did that, right?
What?
I
Did
don't
you
know if
get-
I even did that. Oh, my trains? My telegraph ticket?
No, they were all there, but...
Your city hall?
So if you play a ranch and a corral, in this game, if you play...
I mean, I think I got all mine out that way.
So here's ranch, corral, right?
Then you would get an amphora.
In the original game, that would get me an amphora because it's one giant block. Or even if I did it here, that would get me an amphora.
Seems like this would be impossible though here.
It
Right?
is
You-
that amphora is almost impossible. But
Sure.
again, it only has to be a block. It doesn't have, like as I said, right? Here's a non-free corral.
Oh, that's true. You could just pay
Because it
It's
doesn't
not
come off.
free.
Right, and it's still a block. But in Telegraph, I could build this here. That would get me this worker.
Okay.
Because I've completed all those tiles.
see.
And in the original game, it would have
To
to be
build them
one block.
together.
Right. So it's harder to get, which
Yeah.
means there are fewer, not that many fewer, because for the most part, you build the blocks anyway. Right?
Right.
The freeness of it encourages you to do that.
Yeah.
It probably was just making it a friendlier game as far as to be able to do,
Well, we didn't have as much in this game, but yes, if we were all playing more defensively than offensively, then we would have a lot more workers in this game than a regular game. Because cutting someone off, for example, from being able to place one of these is pretty huge, because now it's going to cost you 5 cards to play it. 5 resources, well, not cards,
Yeah.
but resources. You can obviously suck them up from the board, but the game can definitely be that way, especially in a 2-player game, right? In a 2-player game, it really is that kind of tug-of-war of
Sure.
Right.
you're going
yeah.
to connect, you're going to connect, you're going to connect, and you definitely try to do that little sneaky, maybe you don't see me coming around the corner. It's great, though, that the flipping to get a tile, doesn't allow you to build from your board. But
Yeah,
if you
that's
had,
interesting.
but let's say I had a bunch of workers, and let's say, it's just for the sake of argument, let's say I got to here, right? And let's say I got to here, let's say, and I flipped a tile and went here, and I was able to place this tile sort of like this, right? Now for my next turn, I could flip a tile, and if it could go there, and if I had 3 workers, I'm making all kinds of things, and Nikki's not here, I could go worker flip a tile, worker flip a tile, worker flip a tile. And I win, but I have to be able to place those tiles, right?
Right.
Right.
You need like a handful of cards. And I started out with more cards than all of you, and it wasn't even just the weird distribution of my cards. I was just sort of card poor most of the game. Some of it is the randomness of this, some of it is what symbols are on the board.
Sure.
Right? There was very little water on the board, so my not having water cards at the end was a little bit of a hindrance. I mean, I wasn't too far out of it.
There isn't a lot of water on the board. It just initially there wasn't much, but there are some that had a few, like this had 2.
Yeah, I had one here that had 2.
I don't know if the resources are thematically asymmetrical, but I would suspect that there are probably an even number of all of them.
Well, notice how many water we didn't use.
Right towards the end there.
Yeah.
Right, because by the time they came up, we'd already spent all those cards.
Sure.
Yeah, just to kind of point back at your earlier point, that is really interesting. When you only have 1 chit left, it's very limiting, because I was kind of in that position where it's like I know what that last marker was going to be and what it was going to take to spend it, but I can't do that and then put these out. So I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, Nikki had that really nice move, right? Where she had 1 here and 1 here, and of course she knew what they both were.
Yeah.
There is something to be said for even if you have like a 66% chance of knowing what one of these is, that can help you, right? Like I knew eventually these were going to come up.
Right. Any information is good.
Yeah.
Well, cool, Dave. Thanks for teaching us.
You're welcome, and thank you for watching a Game Night. Have you liked us? Have you subscribed? Consider it if you haven't, and if you do subscribe, and you click that little notification bell, guess what you're going to get?
Notifications.
I wasn't going to tell him.
Okay.
All right, Lincoln spilled the beans.